This is a Iron Bandito episode, and it's going to be a remake of my first ever Otaku Bandito / Iron Bandito episode that I ever made. But this time, we're going to go in depth about all the game's features. So, as you know, I already talked about the backstory of Sailor Moon, so this time we're going to talk about all the features that the game has. So, this is the second time that I'm going to review this game, so let's do this. So, well, in the last video I talked about the intro. So we're gonna skip the intro since we already talked about it. So as you know, we're gonna talk about all the features that the game has. There's story mode, which is the main game. There's options, which is the an options menu. If you played any video game, or if you have an IQ of over 50, you probably know what an options menu is. There's this game mode. Well, I don't know what it is called. I can't speak Japanese, but we'll call it under a nickname called Rini mode. So in this game mode, it's the same as story mode, except you're playing as Rini. And unlike most of the other characters in the game, she uses a, well, I don't know what that is. Is that a firework stick or a pogo stick? And also she's different from any of the other characters, because instead of kicking, she uses this thing that she usually swings at the enemies. And her special attack is also different. She uses the Luna P ball, as we call it. So that's basically the game mode. We're gonna talk about all the other features. I'm gonna have to reset. But who I want to play is Rini anyway. I would play as somebody awesome like Sailor Jupiter or somebody other than Rini. So let's skip the intro. And last but not least is the this mode, which is a two-player mode. It's basically like a fighting game. And notice that you can't play this mode in one player because it's a two-player mode. It's basically your typical fighting game. So it's like two different games combined together. A beat 'em up and a fighting game. So if you have a person with you and you wanted to play this mode, I say do it. Because it's just an example of how awesome a game should be. So in conclusion, Sailor Moon R for the Super Famicom / Super Nintendo Entertainment System was a great game for its time, and it should be released on the Virtual Console. So in conclusion, stay tuned for another video, and I'll see you later.